Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we cleared the Valfine Towers and we fought off a dragon. This time we are gonna slowly make our way over to Whitewatch Tower. But before I do that, let's do a little exploration. Just as soon as I finish grabbing all these plants that are here at this little fork, let's go back to where these vigilants are. See that column sticking up out of the hill looks out of place? If you decide to check it out, you will be rewarded. So let's go take a look. Make sure we get all these ingredients. And as we move up this hill, should be free and clear. Anyway, we've been here before. You can see the still empty Quicksilver and Corundum veins. I don't know why that one respawned and those didn't, but that's okay. Let's move over here to that column. You can see it now. I mentioned a reward, which is twofold. You make your way up a little bit past it. Oh, missed it, got confused. There it is. Sorry, not past it, right here next to it is the first gold ore vein we have found. So let's mine that. And what I'll do now is, since I was hoarding that silver because I could transmute it into gold, I'll use this instead and just use the silver for smithing. So we found a gold ore, and I'm going to keep it in the form of ore. I'm not going to smelt it, because I need an ore for Medici's Ringmaker quest. The other two I will turn into the first gold ingot. I need 10. Also, down here near that vein is a novice-locked chest. I have 4 spare picks for the breaking. That's 3, 2, 1. Lockpicking goes to 52. Awesome. We're finished there. 47 gold and a potion of vigorous magicka. Well, that wasn't terribly useful, but lockpicking experience was. And I shouldn't poo-poo it when I find gold or expensive potions either, because, you know, gold turns into useful things. I tend to be a hoarder, as some people are really vocally pointing out on my old System Shock playthrough. I'm trying to do better about that here. I'm trying to actually use things and only hoard things I actually know for certain I'm going to need. Now let's go over here. We're going to ignore this for now. It leads to Shimmer Mist Cave, which is a long Falmer dungeon. Now, Falmer are just, they're a little bit more powerful than I want to tangle with at the moment. Now, I'll need to clear at least one Falmer dungeon without my endgame gear, because I need Falmer helmets for the crafting cycle, but I'd like to only do it once, if I can help it. So, long story short, we'll come back for the Falmer later. Now, let's just keep going down this road. You can see our next destination. It's that Imperial Tower up there. Now, you're supposed to walk in on a bandit attack the first time you approach it. Every time I've played, by the time I get there, the bandits are already dead, so I've never actually seen the attack. But there are 3 bandits, and you can track down all their corpses. Let's remember where we are. Oh, there's a deer. I was gonna say let's run up there and see if we can get the attack in progress, but I care less about that than I do about bagging that dang deer. Just get the shot right. That'll get much easier once archery hits 30, because we'll be able to zoom in. Anyway, there's... I'm not missing anything down here at the actual road. Let's angle left here. And there's a tundra cotton. As we move up here, we find my deer. Large antlers, baby. I only need 12 more. Beautimous. There's another tundra cotton. See, the guards are already relaxing, so once again, we missed the bandit attack. We'll have to look around and find their body. Oh, nope, must be going. Good. So there we discover Whitewatch Tower. So let me go check it off the location list. Okay, good. Yeah, fight is ongoing. Let's go assist the guards. Try out our new Elven Greatsword. Oops. Don't accidentally hit a guard. Anyway, that outlaw has nothing I'm interested in. Same is true of that outlaw. And here's a thug.
Enough of this.
Good.
Dragon.
First time ever I've actually seen the fight.
Fire in the sky.
Now,
Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street.
let's give all three bandits the treatment.
World, I tell you. Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Using Reanimate Corpse, I'll have to wait for the magic of bar to refill completely, so I'll take little detours and do things in between. With Reanimate Corpse, we can reanimate thugs.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
There she is. And I think we have two outlaws as well. I know where they are. There's a stone quarry here if you have Hearthfire installed. By the way. Well, let's hop back up to our deer. The road up to here should still be clear, I think. Let's see a few thistles over on this side. Let's make sure we grab those. Okay, I'm ready to give the second bandit the treatment. Let's head over and do that. Yeah, let's do the bandits first. For the second one, anyway. And then, as I loop back to the tower, I can make sure I do the last one. So let's get this outlaw right here.
How can I help a brother Nord?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Down he goes. Alright, now let's head back up the road. Oh, the road. The off-road. Over to where my deer dropped. There are a couple more things we need to find. Up on this hill, there's that lavender plant. That is not the one I'm worried about. I'm looking on the ground for a couple of ore veins. Here's the first one. There's an iron ore vein, and somewhere over here there's a silver ore vein as well. I think the silver ore vein is more flush with the actual Dragon's Reach hill. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Okay. Now let's mosey on back to the road. Follow it into the tower. Pick up all that loot along the way. Well, loot. I use that term loosely. I mean plants. Ingredients. Mountain flowers, mainly. 3 tundra cotton here on the left. Followed by 2 blue mountain flowers. Over on the right, 2 tundra cotton and a 3rd blue mountain flower. And as we angle up the path, we go past it just a little bit. Across the way, there's a blue and a purple mountain flower. Then angling back, you find the tundra cotton, 2 lavender. Down even a little more, I see a purple mountain flower, and a blue. Let's grab both of those, make our way back up. Here at the turnoff, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tundra cotton. Then we can make our way up the path. Here at the entrance, we've got a purple, a blue, a red, a purple, and a lavender. Alright, let's give the 3rd bandit the treatment. Sneak to 81. Love that.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Be good.
Down he goes. Now some butterflies have spawned, so let's get all 3 of them. I see 2 blues and a normal. And now, ooh, a purple mountain flower I almost missed. Now one other side thing before we tackle the actual tower. Let's get Mage Light on, just go back to spamming it. You see more, what the heck? Old abandoned stonework up here. We want to head up here, and there's typically a saber cat, or some animals, so be on alert for that. But you want to head up to these fallen columns. There's another set of butterflies. Saw 2 regulars, a blue mountain flower, a tundra cotton. Ah, just a wolf this time. Oh hey. How about this? Let's get somewhere where he can't hit me, just because I don't want to catch a rock joint. There we go. Another soul for enchanting, some leather for smithing. In the center of these columns, there's a strong box. I only got a novice lock. I've seen it up at adept, but I got 9 gold, a flawless garnet, and the silver ruby ring. That's just money, money, money. I need to wait around to give the wolf the treatment, which is okay. Carry weight's at 219. Now, a wolf can take a sneak attack with a fist. It's a skeever that can't, if I remember right. Down he goes, easy as pie. Now we're ready to go tackle the actual tower. It's staffed just by 3 Whiterun guards, and there's nothing particularly special to watch out for in there. head in through the front. Let's pickpocket the guards. As usual, only take arrows, gold, and amulets.
You have committed crimes
come
against
on.
Skyrim.
They're just arrows, dude. And an amulet of Julianos. Finding amulets makes me happy, because they're probably the hardest thing to find for Hearthfire. So I needed 2 more. With that, the number drops to
Go
1.
cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Let's head into the tower. Now, some things will be free to take and some won't. And I don't know how it calculates. But here's another novice locked chest. Let's get it open. 87 gold, silver jeweled necklace. A lavender nestled in here. So we move up here. This stuff usually has fallen out of the weapon rack. Imperial and steel swords are all free to take. It's fine by me. Let's pickpocket this guard now. He's got nothing I want. Alright.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's
the
head
magic?
up here now to the 3rd guard. Pick his pocket for nothing.
Fear not. Come
Take his basket and his
Will
bucket.
be ready.
Now my carry weight's at 257. I can probably kill at least 2 more things, so let's angle off this direction. You can see an elk over there. I'd like to drop it. See if we can get closer. There's a tundra cotton here. Got it. No problem. Grab the tundra cotton as we make our way up to our kill. Another cotton I've spotted over here to the left. And here's our dead elk. No antlers, that's fine. Just kind of make your way off to the west, staying close to the wall of Whiterun. You can see we're swinging around behind Dragon's Reach. This is typically a spawn site for a random encounter, but I'm not seeing anything this time. Down here there's a Corundum ore vein. We're interested in going even a little further west and turning south to follow the wall. Keep an eye out on the plains. Seems like there's always something going on. You can see this overhang, and surprise, surprise, there's a bandit camp in here. There are 2 bandits tending the camp now, or there should be. Let's just head in and kill them. This place is unmarked. No location ticker to be had.
Now ain't this a surprise?
We have 2 marauders. Alright, this is gonna be tough.
Not ends now. I'm going to pull you down.
It's much more important to me to get the archer, because then I can run away. I can kind of kite the one that's pure melee.
Dead. Oh, no. You won't leave Skyrim alive. Wait, count out your...
Alright. Archer's down. 18 orcish arrows. I'll leave his firewood. Lockpick. Scaled armor. That's an upgrade. Scaled boots, also an upgrade. A dwarven bow and a steel dagger. Now this guy can run away from and heal. Restoration 29. That's nice.
Tell you what, you start running, I'll stab you in the back.
Okay, I think we can take him now. 2-handed to 66. Fabulous. Here, dude.
Damn you! Do your worst.
Perfect. Ha! He's stunned.
You need to do better than that.
Oh, good. Let's just wail on him from here till he goes down.
That's your best, huh?
Okay, at this point, we might be able to win a straight fight, so let's get in. Heavy armor to 49. Love to see that. Homie goes down. Now I will not. They're both way too strong for treating, so we don't have to worry about that. This guy, he's gonna have too much stuff for me to pick up and take with me in one go. A steel plate helmet. I think it's lying to me when it says that's better than Nordic carved. 24, 23. Yeah. I don't know why it's got an arrow. But can't take that yet. We can probably get almost everything else. Iron war axe and steel armor. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop those in this barrel right here. Then we're gonna go offload and come back. So in here goes an iron war axe and a steel armor. And we won't actually leave until the field. We might as well use our last 5 pounds. Let's get this bucket, that bucket, those 3 garlics. Can't take a battle axe, but we can take a coin purse and a lantern and potatoes and green apples and 1 sack of flour. Alright. Let's roll out. And our nearest fast travel spot is still going to be Whitewatch Tower, so we'll just have to jump back to that.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Guess we'll start with Adrian.
You're someone looking to protect yourself or deal
Sell
some
her
damage.
whatever we can. Dwarven bow, imperial bow, 2 imperial swords, iron greatsword, orcish dagger, 2 steel daggers, steel mace, steel sword. All this fur and hide bullshit that nobody wants. Steel, steel, steel plate. Let's go
Don't
smelt
forget
some
to
of
check
this
inside
ore.
the shop if you need anything.
Namely, you can smelt 3 corundum ingots, which I'll sell to her. I will smelt 1 gold ingot. With that, I need 9 more. And I'm holding on to 1 gold ore. I can make 3 iron ingots, which drops the number to 187. And sure, let's make a silver ingot.
Got some good pieces out here.
Alteration to 41.
I don't claim to be looking to
Excellent.
protect yourself or deal some damage.
I'll sell her the corundum. hold on to everything else.
Alright then.
Let's go visit Elrendir to get rid of any and all food that we picked up. Excuse me.
Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Cabbages, green apples, potatoes, red apples, sacks of flour, and venison.
Thank you very much for your business.
Let's pop into Bree's home, check Lucia's chest, and offload all my useful stuff. So all these ingredients, save the antlers, go in here. In here, I can place that silver ingot. And now I only need to hoard 18 oh no! I did not want to take it all. Shit. It's okay. Just need to put things back. Keep the gold ingot, gold ore, and iron ingot. Leather strips go away. Quicksilver ore, ruby, sapphires, silver ingot, and 18 silver ores go away. Wolf pelt goes away. We did fill one soul gem, so it goes here in the enchanting sack. We did get some new light armor. Leather is out, scaled is in. Now my only upgrades would be elven gilded armor and glass. There you go. Lucia's chest is full. And it's got a few useful ingredients and then some vendor trash. So let's drop the ingredients in here with the others. Save the large antlers.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what...
Okay, so for here, I need to put in the Amulet of Julianos. And large antlers. The gold ingot, the gold ore, the iron ingots.
Do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
I'll come back after I visit Bellathor. Now let's head out again. Let's smelt those 4 silver ores into 2 silver ingots.
Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Now let's go visit Bellathor.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Sell him everything he'll take.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's... Some may call this junk.
Okay,
Me, I call them
Bellathor.
treasures.
You can take clothes, fine boots, leather armor, and jewelry. As well as potions, apples, and clutter. Cool.
Do come back.
Anything else I still have is stolen.
Well met, kinsman.
We'll go set it aside as such.
I work for Bellathor, the general goods store.
Good for you, Sigurd. Okay, so I did get 2 more silver ingots, which I'm gonna stick in here. The rest, it's stolen, so it goes in here. Okay, let's refresh well rested again,
What do you need, my thing?
and
That
let's
person looks so sad.
head back out to
feel
Whitewatch
sorry.
Tower, finish clearing that bandit camp. Not really anything for it except to creep all the way back out.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
I thought we'd see a random encounter on the way over, so we may well see it this time. I don't know. But let's catch these butterflies. I definitely saw a third one, but I lost track of it, so don't worry about that too much. Let's just keep it on. Ah, butterfly and a tundra cotton. Both. Two more butterflies. Of course, I want to catch them. And here is a random encounter. I think I know what this is, so let's get the great sword out.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me.
Never should have come here.
Oh, you have to stand up, dummy. Alright, let's fight this thief. I warn you, she's dangerous. That I'm probably gonna need to sprint away and heal just to survive. Yep. Let's heal in both hands so it happens faster. Now let's get the great sword out. And let's finish this. There we go. I think that was two-handed going up, but I'll check to be sure. It was two-handed to 67. Well, let's focus on healing up. She's obviously too strong to reanimate, but we got 2 lockpicks, ebony dagger, flawless emerald, hide boots, and here's the real prize, glass armor. That is an upgrade. She also dropped an elven dagger on the ground. Oh good. We can take the glass armor back, and in our stashed light armor, we are just one notch below the best in the game, dragon scale. So, that's an encounter called Thieves Guild Holdup. So with that, we have cleared the random encounter I was looking for. Got some glass armor in the bargain, which is solid. Now, shouldn't be anything else to watch for, so we can creep back to the camp. Now, I'm gonna get my greatsword out again. If this seemed like a camp that was too big for 2 people, you're right. There are more. Let's clear the wagon first. So we got iron battle axe, a shovel, 4 carrots and 3 sacks of flour that I left in here. We swing over this way. We of course have steel armor and the iron war axe I left behind, plus 5 red apples. Let's start at this table. Smuggler's Note. Well, let me go take that off the book list. Smuggler's Note. Akari, you can take those prices and eat them. We've found our own source of skooma now, the real stuff, not that watered-down third-hand trash you've been selling. And don't even think of ratting us out. One word to the guard, and I'll make sure they know what that seer of yours is really up to. Alright, well, we got some goodies on the table. Charred skeever hide's probably the best one. Let's start on the left. 4 green apples, 5 potatoes, a basket, 2 cabbages, 3 tomatoes, 2 tomatoes, 3 green apples, a coin purse, 5 carrots, 3 sacks of flour, 3 sacks of flour. I'm going to leave that chest be. Instead go to the right and circle back onto the chest. Let's go all the way out to the right. Grab this lavender. 4 salt piles in the barrel. Then in here we get 4 carrots, basket, 4 bleeding crown, 4 dragon's tongue, a bucket, 3 salt pile, 3 sack of flour, 5 cabbage, 4 cabbage, a spigot, 3 tomato, a basket, 3 lavender, juniper berry, 4 tankards, 2 alto wine, 3 wine, 2 blackbriar mead and 1 hunting brew mead, and a skill book, Avar Stone Singer. This is a pickpocket skill book. Pickpocket is already at 100. But all the same, let's go take Avar Stone Singer off the book list. And then, if I go look at free skill boosts, there were 5 more for pickpocket. That's down to 4. 3 skill books left to find. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is a story of the ages. But what is it, grandfather? Is it a story of heroes and beasts? The grandfather looked patiently at the child. He was growing into a fine boy. Soon he would see the value in the stories, the lessons that were taught to each generation. Just listen, child. Let the story take root in your heart. In a time before now, long before now, when the Skull were new, there was peace in the land. The sun was hot and the crops grew long, and the people were happy in the peace that the Allmaker provided. But the Skull grew complacent and lazy, and they took for granted the lands and all the gifts the Allmaker had given them. They forgot, or chose not to remember, that the adversary is always watching, and that he delights in tormenting the Allmaker and his chosen people. And so it was that the adversary came to be among the Skull. The adversary has many aspects. He appears in the unholy beasts and the incurable plague. At the end of seasons we will know him as Thartog, the World Devourer, but in these ages he came to be known as the Greedy Man. The Greedy Man, that is what we call him, for to speak his name would certainly bring ruin on the people, lived among the Skull for many months. Perhaps he was once just a man, but when the adversary entered into him, he became the Greedy Man, and that is how he is remembered. It came to be one day that the powers of the Skull left them. The strength left the arms of the warriors, and the shaman could no longer summon the beasts to their side. The elders thought that surely the Allmaker was displeased, and some suggested that the Allmaker had left them forever. It was then that the Greedy Man appeared to them and spoke. You of the Skull have grown fat and lazy. I have stolen the gifts of your Allmaker. I have stolen the oceans, so you will forever know thirst. I have stolen the lands and the trees and the sun, so your crops will wither and die. I have stolen the beasts, so you will go hungry. And I have stolen the winds, so you will live without the spirit of the Allmaker. And until one of you can reclaim these gifts, the Skull will live in misery and despair. For I am the Greedy Man, and that is my nature. And the Greedy Man disappeared. The members of the Skull spoke for many days and nights. They knew that one of them must retrieve the gifts of the Allmaker, but they could not decide who it should be. I cannot go, said the elder, for for I must stay to lead the Skull, and tell our people what is the law. I cannot go, said the warrior, for I must protect the Skull. My sword will be needed in case the greedy man reappears. I cannot go, said the shaman, for the people need my wisdom. I must read the portents and offer my knowledge. It was then that a young man called Avar lifted his voice. He was strong of arm and fleet of foot, though he was not yet a warrior of the Skull. I will go, said Avar, and the Skull laughed. Hear me out, the boy continued. I am not yet a warrior, so my sword will not be needed. I cannot read the portents, so the people will not seek my counsel. And I am young and not yet wise in the ways of the law. I will retrieve the gifts of the Allmaker from the greedy man. If I cannot, I will not be missed. The Skull thought on this briefly, and decided to let Avar go. He left the village the next morning to retrieve the gifts. Avar first set out to retrieve the gift of water, so he traveled to the Water Stone. It was there the Allmaker first spoke to him. Travel west to the sea and follow the swimmer to the waters of life. Before I keep reading, I just want to make a note about this book. This was a guide to a big quest in the Blood Moon expansion of Morrowind on the island of Solstheim. And since we go back to Solstheim in the Dragonborn expansion, we will see all the places this book talks about again. The Skull are a tribe of Nords who live on Solstheim. Anyway, so Avar walked to the edge of the ocean, and there was the swimmer, a black corker sent from the Allmaker. The swimmer dove into the waters and swam very far, and far again. Avar was strong, though, and he swam hard. He followed the swimmer to a cave, swimming deeper and deeper, his lungs burning and his limbs exhausted. At last he found a pocket of air, and there, in the dark, he found the waters of life. Gathering his strength, he took the waters and swam back to the shore. Upon returning to the Water Stone, the Allmaker spoke. You have returned the gift of water to the Skull. The oceans again will bear fruit, and their thirst will be quenched. Avar then traveled to the Earth Stone, and there the Allmaker spoke to him again. Enter the cave of the hidden music and hear the song of the earth. So Avar traveled north and east to the cave of the hidden music. He found himself in a large cavern, where the rocks hung from the ceiling and grew from the ground itself. He listened there, and heard the song of the earth, but it was faint. Grabbing up his mace, he struck the rocks of the floor in time with the song, and the song grew louder until it filled the cavern and his heart. Then he returned to the Earth Stone. The gift of the earth is with the Skull again, said the Allmaker. The lands are rich again and will bear life. Avar was tired. As the sun burned him, the trees offered no shade, and there was no wind to cool him. Still he traveled on to the Beast Rock, and the Allmaker spoke. Find the good beast and ease his suffering. Avar traveled through the woods of the ice and fire for many hours until he heard the cries of a bear from over a hill. As he crested a hill, he saw the bear, a Falmer's arrow piercing its neck. He checked the woods for the Falmer, for that is what they were, though some say they are not, and finding none, approached the beast. He spoke soothing words and came upon it slowly, saying, Good beast, I mean you no harm. The Allmaker has sent me to ease your suffering. Hearing these words, the bear ceased his struggles, and laid his head at Avar's feet. Avar grasped the arrow and pulled it from the bear's neck. Using the little nature magic he knew, Avar tended the wound, though it took the last bit of his strength. As the bear's wound closed, Avar slept. When he awoke, the bear stood over him, and the remains of a number of the Falmer were strewn about. He knew that the good beast had protected him during the night. He traveled back to Beast Rock, the bear by his side, and the Allmaker spoke to him again. You have returned the gift of the beasts. Once again the good beasts will feed the Skull when they are hungry, clothe them when they are cold, and protect them in times of need. Avar's strength had returned, so he traveled on to the Tree Stone, though the good beast did not follow him. When he arrived, the Allfather spoke to him. The first trees are gone and must be replanted. Find the seed and plant the first tree. Avar traveled again through the Hirstong forest, searching for the seeds of the first tree, but he could find none. Then he spoke to the tree spirits, the living trees. They told him that the seeds had been stolen by one of the Falmer, for they are the servants of the adversary, and this Falmer was hiding them deep in the forest so that none would ever find them. Avar traveled to the deepest part of the forest, and there he found the evil Falmer, surrounded by the lesser tree spirits. Avar could see that the spirits were in his thrall, that he had used the magic of the seeds and spoken their secret name. Avar knew he could not stand against such a force, and that he must retrieve the seeds in secret. Avar reached into his pouch and drew out his flint. Gathering leaves, he started a small fire outside the clearing where the Falmer and the ensorcelled spirits milled. All the Skull know the spirits' hatred of fires, for the fires ravage the trees they serve. At once the nature of the spirits took hold, and they rushed to quell the flames. During the commotion, Avar snuck behind the Falmer and snatched the pouch of seeds, stealing away before the evil being knew they were gone. When Avar returned to the tree stone, he planted the tree in the ground, and the Allmaker spoke to him. The gift of trees is restored. Once again the trees and plants will bloom and grow and provide nourishment and shade. Avar was tired, for the sun would only burn, and the winds would not yet cool him, but he rested briefly in the shade of the trees. His legs were weary and his eyes heavy, but he continued on, traveling to the sunstone. Again the Allmaker spoke. The gentle warmth of the sun is stolen, so now it only burns. Free the sun from the halls of Penumbra. And so Avar walked west, over the frozen lands, until he reached the halls of Penumbra. The air inside was thick and heavy, and he could see no farther than the end of his arm. Still he felt his way along the walls, though he heard the shuffling of feet and knew that this place held the unholy beasts, who would tear his flesh and eat his bones. For hours he crept along, until he saw a faint glow far at the end of the hall. There, from behind a sheet of perfect ice, came a glow so bright he had to shut his eyes, lest they be forever blinded. He plucked the flaming eye from one of the unholy beasts, and threw it at the ice with all his might. A small crack appeared in the ice, then grew larger. Slowly the light crept out between the cracks, widening them, splitting the ice wall into pieces. With a deafening crack the wall crumbled, and the light rushed over Avar and through the halls. He heard the shrieks of the unholy beasts as they were blinded and burned. He ran out of the halls, following the light, and collapsed on the ground outside. When he was able to rise again, the sun again warmed him, and he was glad for that. He traveled back to the Sunstone, where the Allmaker spoke to him. The gift of the sun is the Skull's once again. It will warm them and give them light. Sorry about that hiccup, had a telephone call. Avar had one final gift he had to recover, the gift of the winds, so he traveled to the Windstone far on the western coast of the island. When he arrived, the Allmaker spoke to him, giving him his final task. Find the greedy man and release the wind from its captivity. So Avar wandered the land in search of the greedy man. He looked in the trees, but the greedy man did not hide there, nor did he hide near the oceans, or the deep caves, and the beasts had not seen him in the dark forests. Finally, Avar came to a crooked house, and he knew that here he would find the greedy man. "Who are you," shouted the greedy man, "that you would come to my house?" "I am Avar of the Skull," said Avar. "I am not warrior, shaman, or elder. If I do not return, I will not be missed. But I have returned the oceans and the earth, the trees, the beasts, and the sun. And I will return the winds to my people, that we may feel the spirit of the Allmaker in our souls again." And with that he grabbed up the greedy man's bag and tore it open. The winds rushed out with gale force, sweeping the greedy man up and carrying him off, far from the island. Avar breathed in the winds and was glad. He walked back to the Windstone, where the Allmaker spoke to him a final time. "You have done well, Avar. You, the least of the Skull, have returned my gifts to them. The greedy man is gone for now, and should not trouble your people again in your lifetime. Your Allmaker is pleased. Go now and live according to your nature." And Avar started back to the Skull village. "And then what happened, grandfather?" "What do you mean, child? He went home." "No, when he returned to the village," the child continued, "was he made a warrior, or taught the ways of the shaman? Did he lead the Skull in battle?" "I do not know. That is where the story ends," said the grandfather. "But that is not an ending. That is not how stories end." The old man laughed and got up from his chair. "Is it not?" Alright, in this cabinet we have a lantern. What was that? Well, I need to look through here and make sure it was nothing important. I picked it up without getting a clear look at what it was. Okay, nothing important. A deadly poison, 2 more death bells. With that, I think I only need 2 more. Correct, only 2 more death bells. Perfect. And we have 4 skooma, a basket, 2 cast iron pots, a wooden ladle. Inside that large sack, we have 4 sacks of flour. And now, I thought I saw another basket, but I guess I hallucinated. Now I'm going to pick open this chest, but be warned, when you do, 3 more bandits will return to camp. One of them tends to be a high-level caster, so things could get hairy. Nothing too useful in there. Let's get out our greatsword and let's get to work. The good news is the other 2 are weak sauce. But the bad news is I have a high level caster.
I can take you.
That's always a problem, as you can see. Got her. And we barely got her, as you can see. But we managed it. So I'll heal up. Search her. We can't reanimate her. We'll just take her stuff. And the other 2, we can both loot and reanimate. And even though it over-encumbers me, I will probably go ahead and get all their stuff. Reason being, in fact, restoration to 30. Let's get really awesome about it. While I'm still moving full speed, let's go get my horse from the tower and ride him over here. Then I can pick up all their stuff, hop on my horse, and fast travel straight to Whiterun. Always thinking. Oh, fucking casters, man. When they use fire magic, that's trouble. That was with our 10% magic resist. She almost torched us. Gets better once alterations at 70. We have 30% innate resistance. Well, it's never quite easy. Even on Adept. When I play on Legendary, if I don't have my gear yet, I have to come up with all kinds of stupid little tricks. Kites, that kind of thing. Okay. Come here, bro horse.
What is it? Dragons?
We got work to do. I can make him sprint. Back to that camp. Alright, let's jump off now. Let's go ahead and give the treatment to this dude, the one we already looted. Hey yo, conjuration 67. Let's loot the homes here, out of the rest of his stuff.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
And we're done. We're ready to go offload and craft and call it a video, so let's do that. Hop on the horse so we can fast travel right back to Whiterun. Everybody should still be open. Adrian seems to have gone inside, but that's okay. Let's start with birth.
Let me know if you see anything.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We've got small... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Ebony dagger, an elven dagger, hunting bow, iron battle axe, iron war axe, steel dagger, and 2 steel warhammers. Not to mention all that bullshit fur. Iron, steel.
Good doing business.
Alright, we're free to move. Let's stop at the house, because we are swapping out scaled armor in favor of glass armor. Holla. Check Lucia's chest, as usual. Scaled armor is out. Glass armor is in. As for the others, I know we have some ingredients. Let's drop those off. Death bell needs to go upstairs, but everything else is okay. I didn't get any new enchanted gear or filled soul gems. Let's go here to my smithing cupboard, where I can drop the flawless emerald that we got from the thief. Now if I go upstairs, we can drop off to Death Bell. And everything else is just for sale. Let's go offload the rest of this stuff to Belethor. Actually, let's hit Elrindir. Then Belethor. Or maybe Elrindir, then Arcadia, then Belethor.
I trust you aren't considering... help. Take a look.
Scaled armor. He'll buy the skooma. Plus all of this. Can go ahead and sell him that Haunting Brew because I'm still carrying a stolen one. Okay.
Thank you very much for your business.
Watch the magic.
Let me know
Alright.
if you see anything you like.
Arcadia.
What do you need, my friend? Take a look.
Why yes, I have several potions
Come back
for
anytime if you need a remedy.
you. And Belethor.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. I work for Belethor at the general goods store.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Books and clutter, looks like. Okay, good.
Do come back.
It's time to start crafting. So, let's go put on... And I do have stuff to smith this time, so let's go put on the warrior stone. Thank you for the able assistance on clearing that bandit camp, horse. Let's go back here, be on alert for vampire attack.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
Let's go inside. And let's just rest until daylight. Stop, but as usual, we'll rest 1 hour at a time so we can cast some spells along the way.
Rain has a big meaning.
We're well rested, we've got the warrior stone on. Let's go smith. That chest is empty. Perfect. What do we have? We've got several sources of leather. So let's get all those out first. Now I've got 3 silver ingots. 1, 2, 3. I think I can make a silver emerald necklace with a flawless emerald, and a silver jeweled necklace, and those are going to be my 3 best options.
You're someone who can get things done.
Now, I only have the
I
one
like
soul
that.
gem to enchant with, but 9 and 2, 8 and 6, 7 and 10, 6 and 14. Right. Start with bracers as usual. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go to jewelry. Yes, 2 silver emerald necklaces. Exceedingly valuable. 1 and 2, smithing to 34. And then a silver jeweled necklace, I think, was my best option out of everything else I had. It was. Good. And smithing went to 35. Cool.
Got some good pieces out here. Yeah. More inside. I don't claim to be
Alteration to
the finest
42.
weapons and armor.
Adrian can have the leather bracers. So they're not worth much anyway. But the jewelry, I'm going to hold off
Don't forget to
selling
check
until
inside
I
the
have the
shop
thief
if you need
stone
anything.
on anyway. And I will probably put the enchantment on one of the silver emerald necklaces so as to maximize value. Away go the leather strips. Out comes the soul gem. Let's make sure it didn't reset itself to normal. Good. And let's go put on the mage stone so we can do some enchanting. go back, refresh well rested again, and go perform the enchantment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the magic?
Enchanting jewelry, we will be
Come
putting
to chat with an
Fortify
old
Sneak
woman,
on it.
Do you? My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world.
I am your sword and your shield. What do you need?
Papa!
Okay. On up to Dragon's Reach to enchant one
You've been a good friend to me. That means
silver
something.
emerald necklace with Fortify Sneak.
You're a bad sneak. You're not creeping up on anybody like that.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
The Empire do? Nothing. Nay, worse than nothing. The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people.
It's a fine day with you around.
Hey, I remembered not to cast into the stairs. Up to the Arcane Enchanter. Let's grab a silver emerald necklace. Let's do Fortify Sneak. And that's that. Didn't go up, but we got a good little chunk of experience.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
And now, you guessed it, Alchemy and Alchemy slash selling. So, let's put the Thief Stone on. Head back to Whiterun.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Watch out for vampires. As we head back into the house.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Let's go ahead and rest until daytime.
Long life to you,
Which will have the added bonus effect of resting until... of refreshing the well-rested bonus. 2 more hours. 1 more hour. And we're done.
Brief is a big meaning.
Long life to
Telling Larson what to do.
Let's
I don't want to
check
play with her anymore.
Lucia's chest. It's empty, which is fine. what do I have here? 4 bleeding crown. Nine blue butterfly wing. 13 blue mountain flower. 12 butterfly wing. 1 canis root. 1 charred skeever hide. 2 creep cluster. 4 dragon's tongue. 9 elves ear. 3 garlic. 1 juniper berry, more juniper berries. 18 lavender. 14 Luna Moth wing. 3 orange dart wing. 20 purple mountain flower. 4 red mountain flower. 138 salt pile. 4 thistle branch. 1 torchbug thorax. And 31 tundra cotton. Alright, let's pull all that out. But my first stop is going to be Adrian.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Got some good looking to protect
You
yourself?
know what I'm here for.
Or deal some damage.
Let's get all the iron she's got. 15. Plus 3 is 18. 187 minus 18 is 169. Grand.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you anything.
Let's smelt that.
I don't claim
Let's
to be the
check
best
with
blacksmith.
Ulfberth. Same idea.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We've got blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
26 plus 2 is 28. That's fantastic. $169 minus 28 is 141. So that's the new number.
Good doing business with you.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
My next stop is going to be with Farengar. I have enough gold for a couple of grand soul gems anyway. And Farengar will buy my jewelry, so I can actually trade with him. Assuming he has stocked some grand soul gems, that is.
May we truly reach enlightenment. We are but minds, riding in the field of our own corruption.
Ah, crazy Heimsker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
Okay, let's find Farengar. Probably in his nook, right at 9. let's see what he has in the
Come
way
to Dragon's
of Grand Soul Gems.
I had you figured for a mage.
He's got
I
one.
think you'll appreciate this.
That's cool. I only need 3 more for the crafting cycle. 7 more total. Let me save with that note made. And let me sell him this jewelry.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Now let's go visit Yorland. Buy him out of iron, like usual. Though soon I'll be able to stop doing that as well, which will be fantastic. Excuse me. Oops. Accidentally right-clicked. Punched the air. No big deal. Alright, Yorland. What do you have in the way of iron?
Gods be praised.
No, I don't want any corundum. 16 plus 2 is 18.
Mm-hmm.
141 minus 18 is 123. That's how much more iron I need.
Looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Now, really quickly, I'm just gonna go smelt up the ore from Ulfberth and Yorland. Don't want to forget to do that.
Got some good pieces out there if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Then we will go to Arcadia's and make our potions. Alteration of 43. Level up. Put the point into stamina and hoard the perk. Okay, Arcadia. What have you got for me? Well, I have to make my potions first. Then we'll see. First potion, blue butterfly wing, blue mountain flower, canis root.
If there's anything I can help.
Next. Garlic, juniper berries, salt pile.
You have but to ask.
Next. Garlic lunamoth wing salt pile. Next. Blue butterfly wing, blue mountain flower, butterfly wing. One of those raises alchemy to 80, and that enables a perk that I need. Alchemist 5. That's the last perk we'll be taking out of the alchemy tree, but I want to get it now because making stronger potions will immediately help me raise alchemy faster and create more valuable potions. So let's do back out of this. Burn one of our hoarded perks. An Alchemist 5. Potions and poisons you make are twice as strong. Booyah.
I offer remedies for ailments.
Go ahead and cast down that magicka while we're at it.
Let me know if I can be of service.
And then, same potion. Blue butterfly wing, blue mountain flower, butterfly wing. Next, bleeding crown, red mountain flower, tundra cotton. Next, charred skeever hide, purple mountain flower, thistle branch. Next, purple mountain flower, thistle branch, torchbug thorax. And that raised alchemy to 81. Cool, only 19 to go. Next potion is butterfly wing, dragon's tongue, eld's ear.
I sell cures for all ills.
Next, blue mountain flower, lavender, tundra
I'd be happy
cotton.
to serve you.
Next, orange dartwing, purple mountain flower, thistle branch. Next, creep cluster, elves ear, salt pile. That learned us an effect. If we look at creep cluster, restore magicka was the last effect, so now it's off my list entirely. Next potion, lavender, orange dartwing, tundra cotton. Next, lavender and tundra cotton.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
And we're done. Alright.
What do you need?
Upload these potions now.
Look. Take a look.
Starting with Dear Arcadia. Does she have anything I need? She has a Nern root. That's cool. With that, I need 7 more. That is it. Coming up pretty light. I have anything that sells for under 248? Yes. Under 114? Yes. Under 8? I doubt it.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright, let's visit Bellathor now.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking. Take a look.
Okay. Does he have anything I need? Big fat no in there. And nothing there either. Well, do I have anything that sells for under 20? That I doubt.
Do come back.
Alright, well, good news. We're gonna respawn everybody.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic.
And, you know, find a bunch more useful stuff.
Are you in trouble? Is that why you're hiding like that?
I work for Bellathor.
I trust you're not planning any
So if I
trouble.
run in here, can drop off all these. Keep the Nern root, it goes upstairs. Grand Soul Gem and Iron Ingots for upstairs. Potions to sell.
What can I do for you, friend?
Alright.
I am your sword and your shield.
Oh, now you remembered who you work for. So let's drop the Nern root and the Iron Ingots in here. Let's drop the Grand Soul Gem over here. reset everybody and start it over again.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got some.
I'll park next to Adrian. She seems to be the most sensible place to start these loops. And I'll be right back after I reset her. And we're back.
You're someone looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Iron. Only 13 this time. It's okay. Uh, 123 minus 13 is 110. Ooh, we're getting close.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need them.
It's gonna drop under 100 this time. That's exciting.
Got some
Let's see
pieces out
Ulf's
there if you're
birth.
looking to buy. More inside.
Welcome to War Maidens. We've got some... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
14 plus 5 is 19.
Good doing business with you.
110 minus 19 is 91. That's the number now. Down to
I don't
91.
claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that on man steep. All I ask
Now,
is
yes, unfortunately,
have you met my father?
need to trek all the
He's
way
a
up to
steward at the
Cairn.
Dragon's Reach.
Yeah, I got plenty of money. I can afford 2 Grand Soul Gems with the gold I have, so he's definitely worth visiting.
Well met, kinsman.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. This long winter. I breathe now in royalty and restate this land.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Good for you, buddy.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Divine smile on you. Come to Dragon's Reach. I had you figured for a mage.
He's
I think
got
you'll
1
appreciate
Grand
this.
Soul Gem. Speech increased to 67. I need 2 more for the crafting cycle. 6 more total. Getting close
You know,
on
if
that,
you've got
too.
the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
This is at Yorland now.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Father says I'm too young to train.
Hop over here to the Sky Forge. Let's see what Yorland has in the way of iron.
Got a lot of steel. Gods be praised.
Just 11. That's alright. It's a number. 91 minus 11 is 80. I need 80 more iron ingots, and I'll be set.
I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
Alright, let's drop by Arcadia's.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Make 500 gold back and see if maybe she's got anything useful. Sneak to 82. Holla!
What do you look? Take a look.
Alright. Jazzbay grapes and nightshade. Not bad. So I now need 15 more jazzbay grapes and 12 more nightshade. And still not
Come
enough
back
to
anytime if you need a remedy.
sell anything else to her, but that's okay.
Fear not. Some dragon or giant will be ready.
Bellathor again.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Start by selling him potions. Now let's see, does he have any amulets? Nope. Anything useful in here? Nope. That was pretty damn useless, Bellathor. What the hell's wrong with you? We'll drop everything off and perform the cycle again.
I work with my mother. Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
I think I did get one more Grand Soul Gem off of Farengar. So drop that in here. Everything else goes over here. So that would be... none of that. That would be the grapes, the nightshade, and all my iron ingots. Oh, and I got one ore to smelt. Can't forget that. I can drop it off next time.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Alright. Time to reset them all again. And here we go.
You're someone with the finest weapons and armor.
There we go. 33 plus 2 is 35. That's what I like to see. $80 minus 35 is 45. 45 more. That's it.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
It's practically nothing.
Got some good pieces out if you're looking
Visit
to buy.
Wolfbirth.
More inside.
Same idea.
Welcome to the finest weapons and armor.
13. Not as impressive as his wife, but 45 minus 13 is 32.
Good doing business with you.
Let's smelt all
I don't
that.
claim to be the best blacksmith in
And
Whiterun.
I can afford at
Norland
least
Grey
one
Name's
Grand
got
Soul
that
Gem,
one.
so it is worth visiting Farengar.
All I
I
ask
know
is
it's
fair
tedious,
price.
but that'll stop soon too. I only need a total of 6 more Grand Soul Gems.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
divine smile on you, friend. Heard about you and your honey words.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
I'm fully aware of that, Commander Caius. You only say it every freaking time I see you. Everybody else repeats their dialogue too, but he annoys me for some reason. He annoys me even more than Nazim.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, Dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I hear. Let them come.
Alright, Farengar. What do you have for me?
Come to Dragon's Reach. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
He's got 2 Grand Soul Gems. Well, I can afford 1 out the gate, which leaves me needing 1 for the crafting cycle, 5 total. You know what they say, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Let's sell him... Let's see, is this enough? I'll sell him my empties. That's still not quite enough. Sell him another one. Can I afford it yet? Yes. Ah, hell, let's go ahead and sell him the last empty too. Okay, good.
You know, if you've got the aptitude...
That's nice, because now I have all of the Grand Soul Gems I need for the crafting cycle. I need 4 more for Hearthfire building. I need to acquire some more gold before I go to visit Yorland. So, let's start with Arcadia, and then go to Bellathor. And then depending how that turns out, we may or may not come back to see Yorland.
Your children? Your very lives?
Trouble?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
Let's start with Arcadia.
What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
She has 3 snowberries, which I do need. It's all she has that I need, but that's great. Means I only need 1 more. Cool, cool, cool.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Now with 545 gold in hand, I think it's worth seeing Yorland. Let me check on something right quick. I need 32 more iron ingots. They sell for 17 gold. And if he had all 32, it would cost me 544 gold. So I have enough by exactly 1.
got a lot of steel.
Gods be praised.
He's got 19. Okay. I'll take those. Nothing extra to smelt, which is nice. No! Didn't accidentally buy anything else, did I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Didn't quite buy them one at a time, that's alright. 32 minus 19 is... I'm having a brain fart here. It's 13. 13 iron ingots to go. Let's go see Bellator now. Very close to being done with the smiths, which will save me a lot of time. And Farengar's the real bottleneck on my time. It'll be better once I have those last 4 grand soul gems.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Let's
Some
start
may call
here
this
with
junk.
Bellator.
Me, I call them treasures.
Sell him whatever we can. Does he have anything I want at all? Nope. What about amulets? Nope.
Do come
Nothing.
back.
Well, there you go. Bellathor's being useless.
Well met, kinsman.
But that's okay. Let's go
I bet you could slay one of those mean
drop
old
off
dragons.
the rest of this
I
stuff.
bet you could do anything.
And then we'll reset everybody again. This time we got the last 2 grand soul gems that go over here. Done and done. We also have 3 snowberries. Only 1 more set will go over there. We have almost everything we need for the crafting cycle. I need 1 snowberry, 2 Falmer helmets, and dragon
I am
scales.
your sword and your shield.
That's all that's left. Of course, I need 31 dragon scales, which is a lot of dragon scales, but you know, don't get hung up on that kind of thing. Okay, well, let's head back out to Arcadia and then reset everybody again. Not to Arcadia, to Adrian. Sorry.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Alright, save and leave it. Hi everybody. I messed up and forgot to record.
Come by Bellator's shop.
All that happened though is I went to Adrian. She had 15 iron ingots for sale.
Got some good pieces. Take a look.
You can see I gave her some money. And she's down to 2. Because I only bought 13, which is all I need. That's it for iron. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop that off. I think because I said this, but I wasn't recording, I don't have enough gold to afford a grand soul gem. So there's no reason to visit Farengar. Since I'm done buying iron, there's no reason to visit Eorland. So we'll just go straight to Bellathor / Arcadia. We'll do Arcadia first. You know, and if they don't have any useful stuff, I will end up going to Farengar, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well met, kinsman.
Let's just start right in here with Arcadia.
What do you need, my friend? Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Okay, now she has a jazzbay grape and a nightshade. With that, I need 14 more jazzbay grapes and 11 more nightshade. And 21 isn't enough to buy another one of my potions. So let's visit
Go cast your
Bellathor
fancy
now.
magic someplace else.
Everything's for sale, man. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. No amulets. And nothing useful.
Do come back.
But I have crossed the line where it's worth going to Farengar. So let's head up there.
Drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Are you married? Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Where my bread is long winter. My breeze now.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. But he has good stock.
I bet you could slay one of those mean old dragons.
Farengar, what do you have for me?
Divine Smile. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
He's got 2 grand soul gems. Sadly, I can only afford 1. That's okay. I need 3 more.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join
Let's
the
go
Mages
drop that
College
off
of
and
Wizards.
reset everybody once again.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Anyway, I do apologize for the recording hiccup at the beginning of this segment. I was able to show you exactly what I did, so I don't think it's too bad.
Elves take your homes, your businesses, your children, your very lives. And what does the Empire?
You're a bad sneak. You're not creeping up on anybody like that. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you?
It's worth noting, too, that for Hearthfire, it cannot be a Grand Soul Gem you filled yourself. You have to purchase the ones to build your own altars of enchanting. So there is that to keep in mind. And I guess now we'll go to Arcadia. And we'll reset there because we no longer have any need to visit Adrian or Ulfberth or any of the other smiths.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no. Even if you are my elder.
We've merely added...
Watch the magic.
We merely have Farengar on top of the original rotation. Arcadia seems to be glitching, though, which could be problematic. And we're back.
What do you need? Take a look.
Oh, no problems. Good. Well, let's sell her whatever she can handle. She's got a Nern root for me. That's good. I now need 6 more. Anything else? Nope.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
These are insufficient funds for a Grand Soul Gem, so we'll go straight to Bellathor.
Don't cost your fancy magic.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright. Come on now, boy. Nothing there. He does have an Amulet of Mara. That's good. I need 4 of those. 3 for Hearthfire, and 1 for various quests, Getting Married and the Book of Love. So that's great. I have my first one, and that will enable me to sell him more potions. Not all, however.
Do come back.
And yes,
I work for Bellathor.
I have enough money to afford a Grand Soul Gem, so
Come by Bellathor's shop tomorrow. I'm sure
it's
we've got
worth
some.
trekking up to Dragon's Reach to visit Farengar.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
Whoa, whoa. Watch the magic. Now, walk among the stars. But you were once mad.
I have almost everything I would need
When the
to
Empire
completely
surrendered
build
to the
one of the
Alchemy
houses.
Dominion, they shamed us all.
I've got the Flawless Gems.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battlepole.
I need more goat horns.
I know you're kind.
I need saber cat
Always
teeth.
sneaking about.
I haven't found any, and I need around 10. So that I'm missing that and goat horns. I need 1 Amulet of Arcay. Probably have enough Slaughterfish scales. I think I need a few more gold ingots, but I have those covered as soon as I transmute.
Come, it seems this damn... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
He's got 2, but once again, I can only afford 1. Speech raises to 68.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College.
With that, I only need 2 more Grand Soul Gems. Total. Which is nice. Let me actually think.
You've been a good friend to me.
I need
That
a lot of
means
dragon
so bad,
scales.
Sneak. You're not
I
creeping
need
up on anybody like that.
I need an Amulet of Dibella and an Amulet of Arcay. And a bunch of goat horns and a bunch of glass, and a bunch of saber cat teeth. I've got everything else to build at least 1 house completely. So that's not too bad.
He who is both man and divine.
I have at least 1 of almost all the amulets, which is good.
We shall inherit your heavens and earth.
Fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
I'd like to have no reason to visit Farengar. We're close enough to that. Only 2 more Grand Soul Gems, and we'll be done. Then we'll start making money back in a hurry. For now, we will offload this new round of purchases.
Honor to you.
Which include the 1 Nirn root and the Grand Soul Gem. And the Amulet of Mara. And we'll head back to Arcadia and reset everybody once again.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know.
Let's reset her. Here we go.
What do you need? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Oh, there we go. We won't be getting any more Grand Soul Gems, but she has a death bell. With that, I only need 1 more. She has nothing else.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Let's run by Bellathor's right quick. See if he's got anything I want. It won't be a Grand Soul Gem, because I can't afford one, but he might have something else, who knows.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Of course, he's selling 2 Grand Soul Gems, but I can't afford them. He does have a Sabercat Snow Pelt. I only need 1 more of those now. What about amulets? Nope.
Do come back.
Alright, well, let's go offload these last couple purchases. Then we'll fast travel back to Whitewatch Tower and call it a video. Revel in the fact that we have all the iron we need. That's a huge relief. Polishing off the Grand Soul Gems will be a big relief for me, too. Really, to be totally honest, anytime I take anything off the list, I feel pretty good. But let's drop the second to last Death Bell and the second to last Sabercat Snow Pelt in here. They're down to 113, which is great. Once I have everything that I'm hoarding for quests, I'll probably start advanced purchasing crafting materials so I can actually raise those skills faster. So, you know, before smithing, I'll buy everything useful that all the smiths are selling, and then use it all in smithing so I get more experience. So, we're going to point ourselves north. Our next destination is that farm up ahead, Lorius Farm. We'll do that next time. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.